Minesweeper, a game almost everyone recognizes by just looking at it. You play it by clicking a random spot and it'll show you a number. 0 meaning there's no mines next to it, 1 meaning there's one mine next to it, and so on. Getting more and more complicated the farther you get. But what happens if you mix tower defense with Minesweeper? You get this. Start making a defense here. What? No, don't do... No. Nope. This is how I spent 12 hours beating Minesweeper. So one day, I was randomly scrolling through my suggested Roblox games when all of a sudden, I saw that Tower Heroes had Minesweeper. So as any normal person would do, I instantly messaged my friends asking if they would like to play Minesweeper. We ended up trying for a couple hours with no luck, so I decided, you know what? I should make this a stream. So I started the stream and hello, we're playing Minesweeper today. So, I spent a couple hours yesterday with some friends. Everything will make sense. You guys can join. There's a link in the pinned in chat if you guys want to join a private server and help, because I'm pretty sure I need help. But yeah, this Minesweeper has a little bit of a catch that we'll get into when we join the first match. So I explained to chat how we had to defend a computer from monsters, try and get to the computer, while also playing Minesweeper and watching on the monsters to make sure they don't hit mines. After a bit of playing and a couple of attempts, we called it a stream and said we would come back next stream. But that wasn't all I did that day. I knew I would have to get some towers for a next stream if I wanted to defeat it, so I decided to go for a few towers I needed. The first tower I got was the Slime King, which spawns slimes from the area or thing you're defending, and they travel down the path dealing damage to enemies. To get it, you need to beat the first map, Castletown, on easy mode, which isn't really that hard. After that, I decided to look at my quests and saw a clock tower one that looked pretty easy to do for some coins. While doing it, I learned about a tower called Soda Pop that has splash damage, which is helpful for earlier stages since it hits everything around its attack. I also needed to get level 15 so I could equip another tower, so I ended up going to Sola's Discord server to ask if anyone wanted to help out, and got someone to help for a couple hours. Once I got my 5th slot, I decided to get Balloon Pow, which boosts the range of towers around it, at the cost of losing the speed of their attacks. It also has the ability to spawn a thing that when it hits an enemy, it'll explode and deal 5,000 damage, which is good for bosses. Anyways, after doing all of that, I was ready for the second stream. I'll give you guys a second to join the stream and everything, but hello. I may have done a little off-camera grinding. And so, I explained all the things I did the day before, like all the new towers I got, and then we got started doing runs, making sure we had a plan and everyone knew their part. We were not having that great of luck until we got this run. All I've been doing today is Tower Heroes pretty much, too. Oh my gosh. Tower Heroes is going to be my nightmare. Yeah, don't do too much of a checker pattern, because if it gets too close, they will start breaking it. So, like, only do, like, as much as needed. That was, like, too big of a checker pattern. We can do this. We can do this. Let this be a run. We can end off the stream with a win. I don't have to look at Minesweeper for a while. I can make it into a video, and then I'm happy. And so we started how every other run started by connecting all the paths together, making sure that the boss spawner was as far away from the computer as we possibly could make it. Everything was going fine, until the monsters had other plans for our path. Wait, no, they can't make the path themselves. Okay, we have a path anyways. We have a path. We're going to work on this. We're just going to go off this. And so, we worked around the path the monsters created. Sure, the boss was a little bit closer than we wanted, but it was something we were willing to work with because it wasn't that bad. After a while, we were able to get all the spawns connected. Once we finally did that, we had a new plan. Everyone, turn on flags. We don't want to accidentally do anything now. And you can probably tell at this point that I was pretty stressed because I knew this could actually be the run. After we got everyone turned on flag mode, we started focusing on our defense, making sure no monsters got to the computer, while also making sure to upgrade important towers like Slime King, since it spawns allies that go down the path attacking anything in its way. After a while, one of our teammates said something big. If I get 70k, I can make the Slime King limit to 2. Wait, that might actually parry. So to explain what they mean, there's this tower called Discount Dog, which has a special ability where if you pay enough mana, it'll increase the limit of your towers. Meaning, instead of us only being able to place 1 Slime King, we could place 2 or 3. So we all decided to send as much mana as we could to them to make sure they can get the upgrade. I'm going to give them money so that they can purchase it. And after we got the 3rd Slime King, we started focusing on defending, rather than saving up for more Slime Kings. And then finally, after all that, we got to Wave 40, which has a boss that fires a laser beam that'll destroy any towers in its path. Our plan to combat that was to place towers in secluded areas to make the boss target them instead of the areas with all of our towers in them so that we can keep on attacking. There's not much I can do, I don't think, anymore. I just have to hope that these are enough. There, hero data. Ability all. Okay. 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 We did it. We did it. We did it! And after all that, we finally beat Minesweeper in hard mode. I was in shock about how we finally defeated it, and I could finally call it a day and relax, not having to think about what went wrong. And once we celebrated for a bit, I finally wrapped up the stream. We did it! We're free from this! I can make this into a video now! But yeah, I could not have done it without all of you, honestly. I need a break from this game now. I am so done after what's happened today. We beat Minesweeper. That's good enough for me. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video as it's a bit different from what I usually upload. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like the video to tell me you enjoyed it, and subscribe to be notified for when I upload again. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.